Hello. So I stopped where they had me in the delivery room. They set me up in there. So I had my birthing ball, my heat pack, all these bits and bobs that I prepared for labour that we ended up not using. And I laboured for about 3 hours, 3 hours by myself, with the help of gas and air. Apparently they consider gas and air to be by yourself, so I'm like, okay, thank you very much. At first I didn't take it, and then they kind of got a little bit strong, so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to take some gas and air, and really wished I'd done that from the beginning. Takes the edge off, although you do start to feel a little bit high. There was a lady next door giving birth naturally. Holy moly, scared the bejesus out of me. I was like, please tell me she's not doing that naturally, or she's not doing that with an epidural. And the midwife was like, no, she's near the end and she's no epidural. I was like, okay. Oh my god, scary. The midwife actually brought me down the hall just to get me away from her. But apparently, according to my other half, I was kind of passing out between contractions. I kind of thought I was sleeping, but no, I was kind of just checking out because we hadn't been because my waters broke at bedtime. I hadn't been to sleep since the previous morning when I went for my doctor's appointment. So at about 3:30 a.m. they checked me. I was kind of stalled at 3 centimeters. So they said they were going to give me some oxytocin to get my labour at a more normal pace, which would have meant more intense contractions. And asked would I like an epidural, at which point I said, yes please, I would love an epidural, thank you very much. And I was so lucky because it almost felt like as soon as I said I wanted it, the anaesthetist was there. It was a lovely, lovely doctor. Loved her. That was meant to be hard. I'm so happy I got it because I just wanted the birth to be something I was happy with and had good memories of, instead of being distressed by it. You know, kind of looking back and going, oh my god, it's an awful experience. Not that giving birth naturally is an awful experience. Like, just for me, it was right. Fair dues to you girls that do it without epidural. I bow down to you. I really, really do. Really, really do. But anywho, so I got the epidural and I was a lot more checked in. I was a lot more kind of able to remember and talk and just be present. Baby didn't like the contractions, but the doctor checked and was happy that his heart rate was staying up. Between contractions, it was just didn't like the contractions. About 8:30, they checked me to see where I was, and I was at, I don't know if you can hear him in the background there, I was at 9 centimeters. I just had a lip of cervix to be cleared. So they checked me again about 9 and I was ready to go. So they got ready for me to push and deliver the cutie that is sitting beside me now. I managed to figure out how to push over the course of about 5-10 pushes. Not as easy as it looks on TV. You know, they're like, pretend like you're shooting the baby across the room. I was like, really? Sounds a bit odd, although it did work when I finally got the hang of them. And you know, don't puff out your face and don't, you know, don't use your voice, you know, all the pushing has to be down there. And so, anywho, excuse my ramblings. I pushed from about 1:15 up until 9:59 a.m. on the 22nd of June, when my little baby son was born, who was plopped onto my chest all covered in goo. And it's the most surreal thing, because there's this person that's been inside of you for 9 months, or 10 months and a week in my case, and there they are. And you know, it was amazing. We didn't find out it was a boy or girl, so Connor got to tell me when he came out that it was a boy, which was lovely. So I had time with him just to look at him and be amazed. Then they took him to weigh him and do their checks and gave him to Connor, because I had to get stitches, which I won't go into. So, but if you have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer them. I just don't know if y'all want to know about the tears. But I'm more than happy to answer any questions if you have any. And then we looked at each other and we decided, yeah, it's Benjamin. That's his name. So I'll give you a look at my beautiful son, and I will be done. If you have any questions or comments, you know where to leave them. Now, this is my beautiful boy, Mr. Benjamin. Thanks for watching.